once in a while, it's great to get to peek behind the curtain, and we just got to look at that. Biggie is separated from us by glass, and he opened his door to chat with us during the commercial break. Got several calls during the commercial break. This drone fishing has become a big topic. And I just like seeing Biggie work. It's like, yeah, man, whatever, email him.
Yeah, we got to see multifaceted Biggie because, like, one call was, oh, my God, thank you so much. Have a great holiday.
Right.
And the other was like, you know what, Chief? Just send him an email. And the final one was like, bro, I don't care.
Yeah.
It was a rapidly declining
Really
rate of
magical.
engagement.
It was.
Oh, it's the tone of the voice on the other end, too.
Because this may shock you. We may have gotten some facts wrong.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a caller we trusted on drone fishing. I believe it. I don't know what drone fishing really is, except that gentleman from Florida is considered a hero now because he used his drone to save a girl.
To drop floats.
Yes.
Yep, dropped a float to the girl.
That's the important part to me.
It is the important part, but I just want to know if the next time we all go to the beach, you too, Biggie, we're going to see drones hauling fish out of the water, 100 yards out.
Incredible.
I haven't seen it yet.
No.
Me
neither. And I'll bet you the guy on the phone, that seems logical. You take your drone out, you can, if you've got a camera, you can see what's below, and then you can drop the chum into the water.
I mean, the bait goes in the water. I get it.
Bait goes in the water, then the sharks come in, then you cast.
How do you hook them?
Then you've got to cast.
But that's apparently not. Now we've received several calls and emails. The way you drone fish is, and I want to stand up and say this as I quote and tell people what it means. Who cares?
Well,
this is maybe the worst who gives a damn subject I've heard.
But I'm actually curious about
I
this.
mean, we did ask the question, what is drone fishing?
I guess you hook the line and the bait to the drone.
Mm-hmm.
You fly the drone over the water with the line.
Mm-hmm.
Then you drop from the drone the line into the water.
Just email me.
See?
No, I'm just kidding.
The important thing is he saved the girl.
So you put the line on the drone and you drop everything into the water.
Yeah, I'm just I don't mind not knowing what drone fishing is. If you'd call me like, you idiot, that's not it. I'm like, I'm good with that.
Well, yeah, but we asked the question, what is drone fishing? And as a little aside to the story, we said, what's drone fishing? And a lot of people apparently know, or maybe there's different ways.
I'm assuming there's probably different ways.
How many times do we get an email from the people who are much, much smarter than us in this business? And what do they say? Be curious. Ask questions.
Yeah, ask
That's
questions.
what we do.
Ask questions.
Our P1 listener has come through time and time and time again.
Yeah, but the reason, now one thing, Biggie was telling us a story. He's got a little bit of a moral dilemma.
Moral or ethical?
What's the difference? Just email me. If you know the difference, just email. We don't
care, Chief.
We don't care. Yeah, just put it in email, Chief.
Morals, ethics.
We got a 3-day weekend here. What do I care? I'm going to be doing immoral and unethical things for 3 days. What do we care? So Biggie picked up his mobile order at Target. And by the way, I've done that. I've picked up mobile orders for my wife at Target. They do a very nice job. That is one where I'm only in the parking space a minute. They come right out. They say, "Are you Ashley?" And I go, "Yeah." And they give me whatever it is.
There you go.
They throw the toothpaste at me, and that's it. It's good. I like Target the way they do it.
It's the best to me. The most efficient.
Very efficient
pickup, and there's no price limit with them, which is great. Walmart's like you got to have a minimum of $35.
Oh, is that right?
If you truly just need toothpaste from Target, you can put that order in and swing by and get it.
I didn't know Walmart had a price limit.
Yeah, it's $35 for pickup
That's
and delivery. Yeah.
Well, we always spend more than that, so it's never been an issue for us. I have to commend Sam's Club on there. I think they do a nice job, and Walmart. I mean, they're all pretty good.
They're all pretty good, but to me, Target is just the best.
They're quick. But Biggie went and picked up roughly $30 worth of items from Target. Guy comes out, puts it in the car, done. He drives away. Then he gets a notification from his phone from Target saying, your refund has been processed, $30 back on the card. So a wrong button was pushed somewhere.
Yeah.
So the question is now, morally or ethically, what does Biggie do? My suggestion first was nothing. Enjoy your $30.
Yeah. It was an interesting little sort of, not a Rorschach test, if you will, but your first response was, say nothing, keep it.
But then,
screw them.
screw big corporate, big retail.
Yeah.
You know, they've been taking over, charging us for years. You know, the little guy.
Let us win
one. Take your $30. But then Biggie said, yeah, but some guy might have done that by accident, and he could get in trouble and owe $30.
That's what I don't want. The guy, he was a very nice young guy who, you know, he had a couple orders to give out, and he even double-checked the bags for me. He said, I want to make sure I get yours right. And so I don't want him getting in trouble.
But don't you think the $30 comes from some overlord
Oh,
app?
of course. He probably just hit the wrong button. They may never know. But I just feel bad about it because I have this $30 worth of stuff, and now 30, you know.
You think he hit a button that did that?
Well, yeah, because I didn't do it. Like, I did my part. I checked in.
So when he got back into the store and said order delivered, he hit the wrong button?
Like order
canceled?
Yes.
Canceled or something.
It had to be because I even had the little drive-up code because I showed it to him. I said, all right, you know, 3773.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it just isn't it just the app that accidentally?
Yeah, it could be.
I mean, it wasn't him.
Yeah.
It was but maybe because they do hit something on a pad saying it's done.
Yeah, the order's been delivered.
All right.
It's a lot of baby oil.
Thanks, I'm having a
Put it in the car, Chief.
Costco doesn't have it. We know that now.
By the way, since the term Freakoff has now become such a thing, I'd like to note the porn sites are changing now a lot of their videos to Freakoff time.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Do they want to be associated with that, with the negative connotations of freak-offs at this point?
I think it's such a hot phrase. Yeah.
They do.
Well, they want to capitalize on the curiosity.
They do. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you not
Catch the latest Freakoff.
Well, yeah, I guess you
Are you not entertained?
I never, you know me when it comes to sexual activity. It can't just be regular. You know, it's just good enough for me. When you go home, you turn off the lights, you slide into bed. Your wife says, "I'll be there in 5 minutes." Close your eyes. She comes in, she slides in next to you, and the mating dance begins. That's
there's got to be a site for something like that called like only
only
or bare minimum.
Right.
Yeah.
I just regulation, you know, missionary, whatever, regular.
Yeah.
That's it. So my next suggestion to Biggie was take $30 and drop it in the middle of Target.
Here you go.
That's right.
That may be actually the worst answer.
Just throw, just take it to wherever and just
hey, you just dropped some money.
Yeah,
home and garden.
Yeah, just drop it.
Hey, it'll be the one time someone will be honest and chase me down.
Yep,
Sir, sir.
But what I don't think you should get into is, because I think it'll be such a hassle to go on the app or to email or whatever and try and give it
But
back.
what happens the next time you place an order? Will they say you have a $30 credit?
No, it's refunded to your bank account.
Oh, you got it back.
Oh.
Yeah, because as soon as I saw the email saying
Back on your card.
we've processed your refund, I was like, what? And I went to my bank account and it said pending, you know, $31 from Target. And I was like, dang.
So these items, basically, you just got for free.
Exactly.
8 bottles of baby oil for free.
And some hemorrhoid wipes.
Sexy.
Ooh, freak off.
Oh, it is a long weekend. I love it. Okay.
No plans.
Okay. Second idea. Go in, buy the exact same items, leave them sitting right there. Buy them and just leave them right at the door. Then you've paid.
Yeah, here comes the bomb squad.
Target.
Yeah.
Target has their money.
Here's the suspect leaving the bottles of baby oil and hemorrhoid wipes by the door.
Sicko.
The bomb squad said there doesn't seem to be any incendiary device, but baby oil is flammable.
Target would be evacuated. They call him the Freakoff. Here he comes out of
The Freakoff killer.
Yeah.
You don't understand. It's because I wasn't charged the other day.
The guy at work said it would be the right thing to do.
Local boob supports plan. Supports disaster. All right, those are my ideas. I don't know.
Well, there's something.
Just take them and run with them if you want. A little entertainment news. Tom Cruise the movie opened last night, I guess.
I believe so, yeah.
The new Mission Impossible. They're saying that this could be the biggest Memorial Day weekend at the box office of all time because of Mission Impossible and Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, man, I want to see both.
Do you?
Yeah.
You're a Lilo and Stitch man.
I like the live action look of the Lilo and Stitch.
Well, apparently, I mean,
that'll sell tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's kids, and then Tom Cruise has got the Mission Impossible, which is getting good reviews.
Yeah, my nieces, I believe today, finish up their last day of kindergarten. and they the big celebration tonight is going to see Lilo and Stitch.
Okay.
Tom Cruise was on stage at one of the red carpet events for the new Mission Impossible movie, and he noticed in the crowd a guy had finished his popcorn before the movie even started.
Lights are still up.
Lights up, and Cruise making a speech. This must be some, dignitary event. And the guy's already finishing his popcorn. And Tom Cruise goes, "What are you doing?"
Jeez, man. There's free refills on larges.
Cruise is like,
Wait. Don't start the movie yet. Look at this guy down here.
That's a real Mission Impossible.
Bro, your bag's empty.
Cruise called him out. He's like, "How can you finish a whole bag of popcorn before the movie starts?" And then he's like, "Look, I'm a popcorn fan. I get popcorn when I go to the movies. You save it for the movie. What kind of person does this?" Totally shamed him. Whoever the guy was who was sitting there.
Well, what Tom Cruise may not know, because he doesn't go to the movies like we do, is that the movie will say, let's say the movie Lilo and Stitch starts at 12:15 p.m.
Right.
You get your seat, you get your snacks, you're seated at 12:15.
Yeah.
Well, the movie won't start for another 28 minutes.
And usually you're in the seat 10 minutes before even that.
Oh, yeah.
So you're sitting there 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I finish almost any snack I've ever gotten at the theater is gone before the first
Before the
credit.
feature.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like I try, but I can't help myself, so I just start in on the candy, whatever it is.
Now, I don't think, I haven't had a giant tub of popcorn in years at a theater.
Right.
I don't know if I've ever finished the popcorn before the picture.
Right. I usually get M&Ms.
I go chocolate.
Or Whoppers, and they're gone. God, that makes me want to go to the theater. Can I do something completely unlike myself? Go see Mission Impossible. Get the candy, get a Diet Coke, and just eat it during the movie.
That sounds like joy.
I'm not gonna,
you wouldn't like it.
That's right. You're anti-joy.
I'm not going to do that. I
You
won't.
hate happiness.
Correct.
I did see where Tom Cruise was interacting with some of the theater staff, because I think his awkward Father's Day question interview the other day kind of went viral.
Did it sting him?
So they needed to show him that he's a real person.
Yeah.
So yesterday I saw kind of an extended clip of him with the theater staff. They had a bunch of popcorn laid out. Well, he strolls up and grabs a bag of popcorn and starts, "What's up, guys?"
Yeah.
What y'all doing?
More popcorn.
Yeah.
And, they asked him questions like, "Is this really the last one?" He's like, "Well, it's the last reckoning."
Well, the question Biggie's referencing is when he was, again, at a red carpet event for Mission Impossible, and the very last throw-in question from the reporter from Entertainment Network was, "Father's Day's coming."
Also got to ask, Father's Day is just around the corner. What would an ideal Father's Day look like for you?
Hey, just having fun, man. Making movies, big adventure, having a great time.
I love that. So thank you so much for your time.
Great answer. Great answer. No mention of kids.
No.
Isn't seen them.
Your Father's Day's coming up, Kelly. What are your plans?
Just big adventure. Great fun. Probably some pickleball involved. Just getting out there.
I think there's only...
I love that.
Neither one of you mentioned children.
No.
Ooh,
I think the only worst father out there besides Tom Cruise is Mox's dad from Varsity Blues.
That's right. Hitting the face with the ball.
Yeah.
Well, now, to turn that on its ear, my son said to me as he was driving back to college yesterday, "I don't have to come home for Father's Day, do I?" No.
Could I just text you Happy Father's Day?
Yeah, I guess.